Hello everyone, my name is Christopher Allen and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am so excited to be taking part in the Guy Card Collab. You are going to see 26 different videos from 26 very talented YouTube creators. In my video today, I'm going to be showing you how to create a wallet card. I'm really excited about this wallet card because it's super simple to make, and I give you the template to make everything that is actually going to be linked below. Make sure to check out the links below to the other YouTubers that are making some different projects for you so that you can follow along and see all of the awesome Guy cards that we're making. So let's get started. First and foremost, this is the template that you'll be able to receive below. It is a PDF template and it does have all of the information on it that you need to go ahead and make the card. I made it pretty simple so that you could cut out the different pieces of the template, and I've also added up in the upper left hand corner the wallet sizing guide, which will allow you to actually go ahead and cut it out without actually cutting out the templates if you would like. But I wanted to have cut out templates so if you were making this with children, they could just trace around it and get going. First, what we're going to start with is some of the faux leather from Cricut. I'm rolling out the faux leather there, and I'm going to take my cutting tool here, it's just my Fiskars paper trimmer, and I'm going to go ahead and first trim a straight line off of it. Now, what you'll need to do is you'll need to actually pull, because if you're using just a regular paper trimmer, it is not going to cut all the way through. A rotary trimmer, would do that. So we're just going ahead and we are going to cut down to the exact sizing that we need, which is 8 by 9 for this piece. And again, all of that information is right on your template guide. So we're going to cut down one side and then cut down the second side, and just make sure that we have a straight line on both sides. And again, you'll just pull away the faux leather from the cut line and it's perfect every single time. Make sure you hold on to this piece because we will need it later. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fold up my wallet to leave about 1/4 of an inch at the top. This is completely your personal preference. You'll leave that a little bit at the top because I wanted to have a finished edge at the top of the wallet. Now you're just going to take your favorite adhesive, and again, this can be any adhesive. I'm using the adhesive from 4L today. It comes on I guess you would say, dispenser, and it works really well for me. I was just showing you at the top that sometimes you have some little hairs with the leather when you pull it apart, so that's why we're folding this over, and I'll show you more about that later. So now all you'll do is you'll take that unfinished edge at the top, and you are going to go ahead and you are going to fold that down on itself. Again, this is the only unfinished edge that we finish off because I thought that whenever you open up the wallet, you needed at least one unfinished edge that would be covered up and folded over on the wallet. Now all I'm doing is I'm going to take my bone folder and I am going to push down on the faux leather. Now the faux leather isn't going to completely fold for you, but as you work it down and you push those fibers, it will create a crease line for you there in the center. Now we're just going to take a little bit of sticker adhesive again, the same adhesive, and we are going to put it up our sides to create our wallet. As you can see there, my secret word is jigsaw. So you're going to want to take a piece of paper and write the letters A through Z of the alphabet and collect all of the tools from all of the different videos. Mine again is jigsaw, and you'll be able to win some great prizes at the end. Now, as you can see here, I'm just folding up the sides of the wallet, and we are basically just creating a pocket here, a long pocket that we will be able to fold in half once we're done. So you're just going to place your adhesive on both sides, and you are going to make sure that everything lines up nicely. You can take your bone folder again, make sure that your crease is quite creased there, and you are going to be able to then take a look here, and you can see that there is it really does look like a wallet. And then you can go ahead and use your bone folder again, and you can fold in the center there, which will again make sure that everything is folded in the center and make it appear to be a wallet. Now on the front, I wanted to add a little something, and I'll show you that in just 1 second because it does look kind of bare. And now we're going to create the gift card sleeve for the inside. Again, all of the dimensions for the gift card sleeve are on the template PDF, but you can make it whatever size you would like. And we're just going to go ahead and take that adhesive again, but first we're going to give that leather a haircut. So you can see there that they do have the little fuzzies or hairs. You could just take your scissors and just trim them off if you don't want those to be included. Again, personal preference. If you like that rustic look, you can keep them on there. So now we're just going to take our adhesive again, and that is the 4L adhesive, and we're going to put it all around three sides of this piece of leather, faux leather, so that we can create a pocket, and then we will just stick it down there on the front, and you will have the perfect little pocket to insert any of your favorite gift cards for dad, or dad's favorite gift cards, excuse me. I'm inserting a Michael's gift card for myself. So what we're going to do is just place that inside of the pocket, and you'll see that it does really appear to be like a wallet. But again, this is going to be a wallet card. Now let's talk about the front of this wallet card. It was kind of plain, so I went over to my trusty Cricut and I cut out of the metallic foil gold. I cut out the word dad, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to peel out those center pieces of the dad image. I first was going to use my weeding tool, but then I realized that this is a little bit of a tougher material, so I was able to just peel those up like a sticker. You're going to take a transfer piece of paper, use your burnishing tool, and just burnish that down really well. And you're going to peel that off of the backer sheet, and you're going to place it right down there in the corner. Again, you can place this wherever you would like. You can make it as large as you would like. Create your own ending with the stickers that you put on the front. Now, as I lift that up, you can see it looks like a monogrammed wallet, which was kind of the look that I was going for. And originally, I was going to use regular vinyl, but I really liked the foiled look. Now, we're going to create our wallet insert. The wallet insert is just essentially a card base that we're going to put inside of the leather wallet. You can make this again however you would like. We just cut down that card base, and I'm using the bone folder, and now we're going to do some stamping. We're going to be using the brand new Father's Day set from Brutus Monroe. This is a set that I designed for Brutus Monroe, and it will be available in about a week or so as you see this video launching. First, what we're going to stamp down is the Father's Day sentiment on the front of the card base. This just simply says Happy Father's Day, and then we're going to go ahead and stamp the inside. I just absolutely love this fan image that is on this set. It is kind of looks like a newspaper clipping, and I'm using the Brutus Monroe detail ink, which picks up some super awesome details in these stamps. And then I'm stamping the sentiment below that simply says, I'm your biggest fan. So again, it says Happy Father's Day on the front, and I'm your biggest fan inside, and you can write whichever message you would like inside of the card. Now you'll be able to take this card and you'll be able to place it right inside of the wallet, which I think is super cool. So you'll place this inside of the wallet, and then you'll close up the wallet, and again, you can size this inside piece to whatever size you would like, whatever you think fits. I like it hanging out a little bit because it looks like there's something that's, hanging out of the wallet, and it fits perfectly inside. And again, you can do whatever size you would like. So that is my card for today. I hope you all enjoyed it, and make sure to check out all of the other videos from the other YouTubers that are working on this collab. Thank you so much, and you have a wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye.